only on the Weather Channel.
Now your local forecast on the Weather Channel. And for weather information on over 80,000 cities, go to weather.com. Currently in your area, 31 degrees with snow. Forecast.
You're watching the Weather Channel. Live by it.
I'll take a look at the snowfall in the Washington, D.C. area. This system could dump as much as 3 inches or more of snow in your front yard. We'll check the latest snow forecast with our winter weather expert just ahead. Meanwhile, the Pittsburgh Steelers fans are set up for a snowy football game. This wild card weekend with the Browns will be a wild weekend thanks to the addition of snow. Hello and welcome to Weather Center on this Sunday. I'm meteorologist Ryan Goswick. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll start out with a look at this latest winter storm that's dumping snow in Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and Philadelphia. Even New York City will see some of the snow coming out of the system in the next few hours or so. Let's check in with our winter weather expert, Paul Cosin, for the very latest on who will see the snow and how much you can expect. Paul?
Well, following on the heels, Ryan, of a very significant snowstorm across the interior Northeast, one of the areas that really didn't get hit by that storm was the Washington through Philadelphia metropolitan areas. You're getting socked really hard. The last burst of significant snow is now falling in Washington, D.C. We've already had 3.5 inches at the Washington's forecast office in Sterling. Very potent upper level disturbance. That's going to be moving up towards the northeast. Classic comma shape, often the heaviest snows on the bottom part of the comma head, which is right where the significant snows are happening right now. And it's produced a band of significant snows of 3, 4, even up to 5 inches of snow likely to fall from this particular system. Not a big storm, but it's all occurring over a very short period of time between Washington, Baltimore, and Philadelphia. Much of it's already fallen in Washington and Baltimore. It's coming down very hard in Philadelphia. It's starting to come down pretty hard in Trenton. We'll see the snow developing within the next couple of hours. Much of the heaviest snow may stay just to the south of New York, but still look for 2 to 3 inches of snow, even in New York City, possibly more out on Long Island. Looking at some of the local radars, we see the dark greens coming through the Washington area. This is very heavy snow. Fortunately, it is going to be over relatively quickly, but not before a big burst, possibly even with a little bit of lightning and thunder at the very end. That'll continue into Baltimore. And as we go further towards the northeast, the darker greens representing very heavy snows. Heavy snow now reported at Millville, will be happening in Atlantic City, Philadelphia, Trenton. We'll see that snow moving into New York in the next hour and look for 2 to 3 inches of snow falling this evening. Very dangerous driving conditions on the roadways tonight, especially now as the sun is beginning to set. Temperatures will fall dramatically below freezing. Let's turn it back to Ryan.
Definitely take it easy there if you're going to be traveling in the Northeast tonight. Thanks, Paul, for that update. Of course, Paul will be back with us at 10 minutes to the top of the hour for Storm Watch. Be sure and stick around for that update. Here's a look at the airport system across the Northeast down into the Mid-Atlantic. And as you can imagine, with the snow coming down that Paul just showed us on the radar, we do have delays. 45-minute delay right now at Philadelphia. We do have up to an 80-minute delay being reported at Dulles International Airport and a 20-minute delay right now at the National Airport there in Washington. Not only are we dealing with airport delays here on the East Coast, but also as you head into the middle part of the nation, 25-minute air delay at Chicago O'Hare's Airport. Right now the temp is at 32 degrees. And looking at the radar picture, we do have some snow showers coming down in the downtown area of Chicago, also along the Magnificent Mile heading south of the city and back toward Gary, Indiana. Checking current conditions in Gary, it's 34 with light snow. Oak Lawn has 32 degrees as well with some snow coming down. Some fog being reported officially at the airport in Chicago and 36 degrees. Again, those delays running about 15 to 20 minutes if you're heading out to the airport. Right now, it's literally freezing in Minneapolis, the same in Des Moines. 38 degrees though at St. Louis or the Great Arch, 47 in Kansas City. It's 34 degrees in Indianapolis and 32 in Detroit, Michigan. I look at your Monday morning forecast. Yes, time to head back to work for a lot of people and also back to school for some school systems after the long holiday break that you received. Well, it looks like you'll be dealing with some light snow showers across lower Michigan all the way back down as far south as Cincinnati by early tomorrow morning. Snowfall totals generally anywhere from 1 to 3 inches here across northern Illinois, Indiana, and back into western sections of Michigan. 33 degrees your high tomorrow in Chicago, so just above freezing. 39 at Kansas City and Omaha. A little bit warmer to the west, though. Rapid City, you'll top out at 49 degrees with a partly sunny sky. Speaking of sun, the southeast, the place to be today. A gorgeous day here from Jackson, Mississippi, back into Birmingham, also for Atlanta and Columbia, around the Golden Isles of Georgia, all the way down to the Sunshine State, just a little on the chilly side. Earlier today, we had some snow across Virginia, picking up as much as 5 inches of snow in some locations in the higher elevations of the mountains of Virginia and also into West Virginia. Right now, it's 53 in the Music City, 60 in Birmingham, 69, close to 70 degrees in Houston. It is 70 in San Antonio at 74 for you in Brownsville. Meanwhile, across the Sunshine State, rather chilly. The last couple of mornings we've had lows here in the 20s and 30s. Right now it's just 60 degrees in Tampa. Your Sunday evening forecast will remain cool, but very nice conditions all the way from the Gulf of Mexico back up into the Ozarks. No problems with precipitation here for tonight. Now for tomorrow, we are expecting some light snow to continue across Tennessee, possibly as far south as the Nashville and the Cumberland Plateau area, and then that will change over to some rain as you head further to the south and east. Across the western U.S., dealing with some light rain showers here around Salt Lake City, mainly now pushing over into western areas of Colorado along Interstate 70, just above freezing here around Grand Junction, so this is falling in the form of rain instead of snow. It's now 49 in Denver, 32 in Lander, 40 at Salt Lake City, but look how warm it is in Los Angeles this hour, 81 degrees. Those Santa Ana winds bring in some very warm air off the desert, 51 degrees right now in Seattle. Enjoy this nice weather, Pacific Northwest. You deserve after all the rain that you've been dealing with. That will continue for tonight as we'll see dry conditions along the West Coast. Coming up, it's local on the 8s.
How's it going, Bob? Not bad. I'm shopping for a new home loan.
Excuse me, I happen to be a loan officer at the bank, and right now we're giving away a free toaster just for applying.
Looking for a whole new way to get a mortgage? Call or log on to ditech.com now for today's low fixed rate.
Call ditech.com. Good idea.
ditech.com. Call 1-800-71-FIXED.
Hey, how about a blender?
Bye, bye, Miss American Pie.
TV Music for You presents Once Upon a Song. 34 great story songs by the artists who made them famous.
And it's bad, Leroy Brown.
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you.
I learned the truth at 17.
You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name.
Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal.
Today, Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge.
And the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Once Upon a Song on 2 cassettes or 2 CDs. This offer is not available in stores, so call now. Call this toll-free number now to order Once Upon a Song. 2 cassettes.
Surprise.